May God protect us from COVID-19.
Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man? For this video, let me just tell y'all right now, it's finna get so dangerous for 2K26. As I'm recording this right now, we just got all the builder news and we already been getting tweets and updates from Mike Wang on Twitter. And I recently got a reply from an NBA 2K dev, which I'm gonna be showing y'all also. So I got a lot of stuff to talk about in this video for y'all boys. Make sure y'all boys drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on post notifications. Y'all already know the drill, man. But I got some good news and some stuff y'all might have missed from the builder reveal. Just a lot of updates on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna just be filling y'all boys in and going crazy, letting y'all know what's up for real. And then in the background, I'm gonna have some gameplay for y'all. It's gonna be some 610 old gameplay from older 2K. So I think I'm gonna use G-Man or somebody like a 610.4 so y'all can see the vision of what we might be expecting to see 2K26 if possible. So this video is not a full builder breakdown. I'm gonna be going over the most important stuff, what I think is important. If y'all want a full builder breakdown from somebody else, like a reaction, y'all can go watch that. But I'm gonna be telling y'all exactly what's important and what I seen in the builder. So the first thing I want to talk about, which I think is very important, is the max plus twos. We now can unlock max plus twos in multiple ways, and we have badge perks. So for the max plus twos, for me, when I make my first build on 2K26, most likely I'm going low three point, like a 70 or something like that, because it's no RNG to start off, right? So we got no RNG and I can unlock max plus twos. So that means I can just go silver set shot on my build and just be able to get it on Hall of Fame. So I'll be able to have Hall of Fame set shot on my ISO build. You know what I'm saying? So max plus 2 is gonna be real crazy, and we got badge perks that activate in game. So it's one that's called takeover surge, which you can activate a badge to go up +1 while you in takeover. So that's gonna enhance your takeover by even more. So let's say I only got shifty shooter on like silver or something, or ankle breaker on silver, and then when I get takeover, I want it to automatically go to gold or the next level. That's what you can do for a badge with takeover surge. And then the two other ones, you got hot start and clutch gene. So hot start you can have as a badge perk if you want to upgrade a badge to start off the game, and then clutch gene is pretty much like when it's a close game, like let's say it's 18-18 and you need a badge to go up. That's what that's gonna be. So the same way I just explained for the +1 for the takeover surge, that's how it works for clutch gene and hot start. So you'll start off the game with whatever badge you want, +1, and then when the game get close or whatever for the clutch gene, you know, you can have a badge go up +1 as well. They also have added other features to make it easier to do your build making process. So they got build by badges. So if there's a badge that you absolutely need on your build that you know you want, you can kind of bookmark that badge to your build. So as you're making your build, nothing else affects that badge. So you'll automatically have the attribute requirement to unlock it and not have to worry about upgrading other stuff and taking it down to try to make sure you get that badge. It will make sure you get that badge as you're making your build. Same thing for the animation. It kind of works the same way. You can see the animations that you can unlock as you upgrading your build. Just some simple features that they added on to the build making process. Nothing too crazy. Also, the new max height is now 7'4", so we got 1 inch past max height. Y'all know I was able to dribble on a 7'3" this year because the dribble was kind of broken with basic escape. So if they got anything like that this year, or got good SIGS for Wemby actually this year, 7'4s will be broken if they can get max plus 2s and all this stuff. Like, they will actually be usable. Now, we all knew cap breakers was coming back, but now they are back and better. So instead of just being able to upgrade an attribute by 1 point, if it's not one of your strongest attributes, you can upgrade it as much as double digits. As you can see in the screenshot right here, somebody had like a 44 free throw, and then they got a cap breaker and they able to upgrade it by like 11 points. So that can be major for some sleeper stats for sure. But one of the best things, and my favorite thing that I think they added, are the new build specialization features. Now you can pick a build category: playmaking, shooting, defense, or finishing, and you can kind of specialize in that category, in that build, by completing quests to unlock certain stuff for the build. Let's say you choose to do the shooting for build specialization, you're gonna have 9 quests that you can unlock and do, and it'll save for other builds as well. So for gold 9, as you can see, this is one of the higher tier ones. You got to make 2,000 mid-range shots or make 2,000 3-point shots, and you'll get a permanent max plus 2 shooting perk, and you get an arm sleeve too. And then for, you see, the gold 8, they got a shooting cap breaker that you get for making 1,000 mid-range shots and 1,000 3-point shots. And you know, it's gonna be other goals as well. They didn't show all of them, but obviously the higher tier ones are gonna be the higher challenge. Like if you look back and you go to down to like 3 and 4, it say you only got to make 250 mid-range shots, and you'll just get stuff like a shooting jersey and boost and stuff like that. So the higher tier ones, once you get to like 7, 8, 9, then ones is going to be the one that's going to really affect your gameplay. And then the lower tier ones, as you can see, goal 3 right here, which I think a lot of y'all missed on, is you can see it says no look jump shot landing, not jump shot celebration. So that should confirm that instant greens is back. Mike Wang already said it in a tweet, but you know, this really confirms it. It says instant jump shot landing, not celebration. So you know what I'm saying, jump shot landings, that's a big thing. I really hope they do it with the park intros this year as well. But a lot of small stuff that they add to 2K really makes the game that much better. Now the last thing about the better news I'm going to talk about in this video is the new custom takeover feature. So we now have custom takeovers where we can choose our takeover and then choose what attributes and abilities we want to go up as we progressing throughout the game, you know, level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then they also made it to where it's easier to unlock takeover as far as like unlocking the actual takeover badge. So you don't have to keep unlocking every single level. As soon as you unlock the takeover, then you'll have the takeover. As simple as that. Now something else I wanted to put in this video, by the way, if y'all boys do not follow my Twitter, make sure y'all go follow my Twitter, man. I really be on there pretty active. But Zach Zimmerman, he pretty much controls the builder. Like, he's the gameplay dev for the builder stuff. He controls all that. So he said, throw me some archetype names y'all like to see in 2K26, and y'all can read some of the ones I picked right there. Them are the ones that I suggested. I asked my Discord to give me some too. But the one that was my personal favorite was the ISO Saint. You know, I want to build that's named ISO Saint. You know, I always want to get my own personal type build in there, my own build name. So that's what I tried to request. But as y'all can see, he replied to me and he asked me some of my thoughts on like a 3-level maestro. So because he's trying to pretty much, he said he's going to be getting rid of the 3-level name. We've had 3-level in the game since 2K20, I believe. So he's trying to get rid of that, and I gave him some suggestions like combo forward to get rid of the 3-level. I just use combo and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying, now it's pretty cool to be able to get a response from the gameplay dev after I've been mentioning them all year on like hella tweets and stuff. But the last stuff I want to talk about is some important tweets that Mike Wang been putting out that really stood out to me. The first one is he responded to how much faster would a gameplay be compared to previous 2Ks. Now, just using common sense, we would all assume that he's comparing the game speed to 2K25 when he responded to this, because he just said previous 2Ks, but he didn't say which exact 2K, but he said 10% faster. So I would assume that the gameplay in 2K26 would be 10% faster than 25. That's like the most safe assumption, but you know what I'm saying, we will find out soon. I think it should be a little bit faster, but I don't really have a way of testing the game speed by 10%, unless maybe I'll go on 2K25 and turn the game speed up from 50 to 60 and see how much better that feels. Y'all let me know in the comments how much faster y'all think the game speed should be. I've seen people say 25%. I think that's like a little bit overkill, but y'all let me know in the comments, man. Now, Mike Wang also put out a tweet responding to Swante about the momentum crossover being back in the game. But what stood out to me specifically is he responded to a 2K16 clip of Swante. Y'all know 2K24 momentum and like the recent 2Ks versus 2K16 momentum is a lot different looking, but he specifically responded to a 2K16 tweet gameplay showing the momentum. So, and he also confirmed that it will be tiers like tier 3, 2, and 1 for momentums. Like 85 ball control is obviously tier 3, tier 2 was a little bit slower than tier 1 is trash. Is pretty much what he said. But if it's anything like 2K16, bro, this will 100% be the next dribbling, the best next gen dribbling 2K that we have seen. I'm just gonna say that right now. He also confirmed that he's bringing back the 19 walking back like escape size ups, like escape rhythm dribbles, where you just flick up and you just walk back and you'll get like some tween animations and some escape moves. That was one of my favorite things to do. It was in 22, 23. I don't know if it was in 21, I can't remember, but I did those a lot in 19 and especially 22 and 23. So those being back, small stuff like that is major for me. Y'all gonna see how I go crazy with that as well, bro. And then also we got the double behind the backs back from 2K19. The double behind the back, I know these was in other 2Ks too, but the most memorable 2K for me with that being in the game was like, you know, 17, 18, 19, like that behind the back combo. I'm have it on the screen, y'all just seen it. But yeah, that is also coming back. I just hope it's as fast and fluid as it was in the previous 2Ks. And then just to top it off, bro, we also got misdirections back. So everything is sounding real good right now. We just got to get our hands on the gameplay and we gonna be straight. As long as everything is pretty fluid and goes together well, and it's way better than 2K25 as far as the fluidity, then we is gonna be straight, I promise, man. So just stay tuned for that, man. Let me know in the comments how y'all feeling about all this stuff. I'll be getting back to y'all in the replies too, man. But yeah, man, until the next video, it's a lot, you know, 2K26 is looking real promising right now as far as all the builder stuff and what they bringing back, but it's all gonna come down to the gameplay, man. Y'all already know that. But make sure y'all boys leave a like on the video, sub if you're new, make sure I got on post notifications so y'all can see when I drop. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all boys staying until the end of the video. Y'all some ruins, man.